Hey, peace and blessings. I'm Jovhannah, also known as the Spiritual Love Healer. I am a tarot reader, energy healer, and life coach who is dedicated to helping women to kind of reclaim themselves, to find healing, inner peace, love, and all of that yumminess within herself. I wanted to invite you to join me for Spiritual Love Week. We're going to be talking about the shift and shifting and making changes in our lives. So I was asked, why was the topic shift? And it kind of just came to me. I'm going through changes in my life, and we all experience change on a daily basis. It's consistent. It's always going to happen. It's never going to stop. But what happens is we start to resist change, or it starts to feel so big that we don't know what to do with it. We're like, I'm just gonna stay here because this is too much. And so I wanted to bring you a panel of amazing women, including myself, who are bringing like some real life practical information, advice, encouragement, knowledge, and skills when it comes to shifting, to changing. So it's not, you're hearing from everyday women who are here to help. So we're going to be talking about, shifting within our mind, within our bodies, within our spirit, and within our finances, because I like to take a holistic approach to things. So one of the speakers that we have, her name is Afua Danso, and she is an amazing singer, songwriter, performer, all around shine boss. And we did some vocal exercises, and it was really powerful, and it was a lot of fun. So you'll get to see that. And really, we talked about how important it is to have a voice, how important it is to use our voice, and that our voice can be used for healing, whether it's speaking out, whether it's used to write a letter to a politician, or whatever the case may be, to bring your issues to the forefront. And it could be as simple as telling yourself, I love you every day. Using your voice is so powerful to help you create shifts in your life. So that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about during Spiritual Love Week. And it's really important to me because of all the major changes that I've had in my life the last few years, and the smaller, more incremental shifts that are happening in my life right now. Because I was not planning to do Spiritual Love Week this year. There were just too many changes going on, and I wasn't prepared for it. And so in mid-December, I think, was when I got the idea, like, shift, because everything in my life was changing. And I'm like, okay, this is changing, that's changing, the dynamic with work is changing, my children are changing, everything's changing. And so then I'm like, shift, like, what do you do when things change? You shift with them, you pivot. And the thing about it, right, when we think about change, it's big, it's like this huge life-altering event that just shakes everything up. And so I like the word shift, because a shift is a little more subtle. It's like a baby step toward change. So the thing is that when you're wanting to make a change in your life, it's not, boom, I wake up the next day and everything is different, I'm absolutely perfect, and that's it. No, like, we have to take steps towards that change. And so I'll use smoking for an example. A lot of people, some people can quit cold turkey. You have to have a very strong will power, very strong determination, very strong motivation, and a strong support system to make a drastic change just like that overnight. So a lot of people are not successful at just quitting cold turkey, right? So they have to do gradually. They start cutting back. They start, finding other ways around, the habit, putting in new healthy habits to take out the old habit. And so quitting is a gradual process. It's not just boom, cold turkey, I'm done. And the thing about it is that even along a gradual process, even along, I'm changing right now, today, starting tomorrow, I'm different, I'm changing. You will need to exercise willpower, determination. You will have to tap into that motivation, and you're going to need support, because what's going to happen is maybe one day gets hard and you slip up. And that's okay. We all do it, right? But the thing is, when we slip up, do you give up or do you keep going? And that's the difference in what makes a change versus going back to the old way. And so, especially like with the New Year's just being recently, we had the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year. There's a lot of new energy, and you know, it's a time where everybody's like, I'm going to the gym, I'm giving up this, I'm giving up that, I'm, you know, making these changes in my life. And why so many people fail is because when they trip, when they stumble, when they fall, they don't get back up and they don't keep trying. The way to succeed is to keep trying. Try again, try again, try again until it becomes second nature. You have to build that new habit in order to replace the old one, and it takes time. So if you are like struggling and you're like, oh my God, I can't do this, you are doing it. You're just at the beginning stage of getting it done, and you have to be graceful with yourself, be gracious, and give yourself space to grow, space to learn, because in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now, whatever, you can look back and say, wow, like I did that. I didn't give up. It got hard this day. Oh, I messed up. I ate the whole cake or whatever it is. You know, I messed up, but look, I kept going. I did better. It started to get easier because we kept going. So I just wanted to say that, give a little message of encouragement today. I really hope that you join me and my sisters for Spiritual Love Week. It's going to be amazing. We're going to be talking about using your body to shift energy. I'm going to be talking about how you can use essential oils to shift energy. I'll also be doing some readings, and it's going to be conducted in a safe, sacred space called the Spiritual Love Circle. So I would love to have you there. Yeah, it's just very flowing. It's free flowing. There's not a lot of structure, and I like it that way. I like, you know, we just show up and let magic happen. So that's kind of how Spiritual Love Week came about this year, and that is going to be the energy that carries us through. So Spiritual Love Week starts on February the 10th, which is next Sunday, when I will do a grand welcome and just let everybody know what to expect, how things will flow during Spiritual Love Week. So I'm really excited. I've got some amazing women lined up from Coach Roz. We have Angela Andrews, who is the organized alchemist, coming through with some mindset and productivity type of tools and information. We have Wit of What Happens 6. She's an amazing blogger who is getting her coins together, and it's going to be awesome. I want you to join me. The link is below, shor.by/Spiritual Love Week 2019, and I will see you there. Bye.